I'm ready to pay for that. In gold as well as blood.
We are to retreat then.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Or it fell from the beast that had breathed its last.
Skeletons, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
Focus your strength, Arisen! That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. Take that!
Well done! When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Say, does this foe not remind you of certain someone we've met?
What is the matter with you? We are under attack.
Will someone not explain what is happening?
It seems the world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
This can't be happening.
Very well. I shall return.
'Twould seem we've need of a key, but... Oh, what a nuisance. Let us simply break it down.
It will not break easily, you know. By your leave, Arisen.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Vermund. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your path is just and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
It is as you say. Time's flow has been altered,
It would seem this is no longer the world we know.
but who would affect such a change, and for what purpose?
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to...
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings? After you, Arisen.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
I'm glad of any business.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world? Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
It is admirable how Regent Kin Sven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
Understood.
Are you in the market for something in... particular? Always a pleasure.
Might not the Seafloor Shrine provide a place of refuge for the people of this land? 'Twould protect them from the Red Cloud's advance, if only for a time.
Still, 'tis easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case. Gathering materials makes for dull work. Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
This is more than I bargained for.
I dare say the entire court's turned its back on Disa. It must be a trying time for the young regent kin. Quite the predicament.
I pray naught goes amiss, with a headache at
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full-scale evacuation of the citizen. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I cannot bring myself to leave my own mother behind. If I cannot convince her, I mean to remain here and share in her fate. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the... Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the Royal Treasury will foot any and all expenses. Would you be... You may assure him that the Royal
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health.
Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you, but I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. Do with me as you will.
nodded off for a moment there.
Tis our duty, my sword, is peace and work.
I'm dead tired.
If I drop it now.
Where did I place that? I end up feeling weary.
Vernworth is home to many dozens, each with their own lives, their own joys and struggles. Rather fascinating, isn't it?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
This looks as good a place as any.
Have a look.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to safety. Be gone with you. And if you think I'll surrender, I require the use of all of them. Fine. What are you doing? Put that away. No, spare me. I pray you. I fear for my life. I see no way out of this.
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here in a hurry. As a matter of fact, I'd like to thank you for that. It didn't sit right, see? Having my wares claimed by some puffed-up minister trying to save his own skin. Anyhow, as long as I've got my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. And if that craven comes crawling back, I'll tell him bandits took them.
Minister Allard has fled. And good riddance. I doubt there ever was a more cravenly character in all Vermund.
Right you are.
I will soon be sorry to have challenged us.
We must not let down our guard. Together if we are to seize victory. Remember, harmony of mind means harmony of purpose.
Put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?